guys, it's Ayumi. This is take 2 of the discussion that I wanted to talk about today. So the previous video that I recorded somehow got deleted, so let's hope this one works out. So what we're talking about today is why your dog training may not be really working the way that you thought it would. Let's get started. Happy New Year's, everyone. I'm super glad to have you guys all back here. And today's discussion is why our dogs are not really taking into our dog training that we've provided with them so far. There's 2 ways it usually goes. You got a brand new puppy. You want to start training right away. You want to make sure everything is perfect. You sign them up in those group classes and you want to do all the types of socialization that you can. And you want to do all the fun and cutesy stuff. You could also be searching like crazy on YouTube, hey, searching articles online, hiring a trainer, etc., etc. You're excited to start. You do the basics, but you might not be following everything to a T. I totally get it. You want to play with your puppy. You want to take endless amounts of pictures. And you're allowing them to get away with the jumping, the nipping, and the biting, and all that stuff. And I'm sure you're wondering, but wait, Ayumi, isn't that puppy behavior? Sure, they're behaviors, but nobody said to let them get away with it. So, let's go over the top main reasons why your dog training may not be working for you. First one, cherry picking. So what I mean by cherry picking basically means that owners tend to only do the things that they really want to do. A lot of owners tend to teach their puppies or dogs things that are not really important or crucial to teach them in the beginning stages, such as high five, rollover, shake, all the fun tricks. And yeah, those are definitely some fun things to teach, but that's not something you should be focusing on in the very beginning, especially if you're experiencing behavioral concerns. When your trainers are giving you specific homework, it's really important to follow it as best as you can. Not only doing things that you want to do, but doing all the things that are mentioned in the homework, because this is a really important piece of the puzzle. If you miss this piece, you're basically not completing it. And what's the point of throwing pieces of the puzzle away if you actually want a complete puzzle? Doesn't really make sense. Stop cherry picking. Number 2, not enough consistency. People think that dogs will get training down right away, and that is farthest from the truth. Also, if you have multiple people living in the household with you, it's going to be just as important for them to follow along to the training as well. If there's someone in the family that decides that they don't want to be a part of the training, unfortunately, the training won't work. This is an analogy that I use all the time. Imagine a kid going up to his mom and asking if he can have ice cream. Mom says, no, out of the question. So the kid just goes to dad, give it a try. Kid goes, hey dad, can I have ice cream? The dad says, sure, but don't tell your mom. So now the kid knows he can kind of get away with things if he goes to dad. And that's exactly what dogs do. Dogs are smart. They know the ones that they can take advantage of. Don't let that happen. Make sure everyone can follow along and make sure everyone can provide the consistency that your dog needs. But it's not just the people in the household that need to be consistent. You get the results when you put in the time, when you put in the work and you put in the consistency. Do it as much as you can. Your dog can only learn in the amount of work that you put in as well. Doing 1-hour private training sessions a week and then not incorporating training the rest of the week, not gonna get you the results that you want. Doing group classes for 6 weeks and then completely stopping your dog's training afterwards, not gonna get you the results that you want. Which leads me to number 3, expecting quick results. Training your dog is not one and done, and I say this all the time. Training your dog is basically an everyday thing. Please understand that training your dog does take time. Though you might see some quick results in the beginning, it doesn't mean that you should just stop there. Keep it up. Keep going so your dog really understands how they're supposed to behave. Number 4, getting overwhelmed and frustrated. Training your dog is not always easy. You're not seeing the results that you were expecting. You're getting really frustrated. You're getting stressed out. That's normal, but the more overwhelmed and frustrated and stressed that you get, the more it hinders your progress together. It also allows you to not want to work with your dog anymore. It kind of just makes you feel like giving up, and it just makes you not really want to do training anymore at all. Be patient, you will get the results. Number 5, you're doing too many things. When you make it more complicating for yourself, you're making it way more complicating for your dog. So if you find yourself searching a bunch of articles online and watching all these training YouTube videos or downloading all the free ebooks available, you're just confusing yourself and making it way harder than it has to be. As they always say, keep it simple. Don't jump from one thing to another because the first thing isn't working. And that goes back to the previous ones that I mentioned. Take your time, be consistent, and be patient. Number 6, you're not trusting the process. So this kind of also ties into the ones that I mentioned before, but it's really important to trust the process. Especially if you're working with a trainer, it's really important to trust their process. At the same time, this really depends on the type of training that you've incorporated and you signed up for. But really allow yourself to understand that it will work, you will get those results, but you really have to just trust the process. Number 7, asking friends or family for advice. We love our friends and family. You trust them. You want them to hear what's going on with you. You want to feel that you're being heard. And you want to feel that what you're experiencing is not out of the norm. But here's the thing. Friends and family are not dog trainers. They may be telling you things that you want to hear, but those things may not be what you need to do to get you the results that you want. What worked for them and their dog may be the exact opposite thing that you need to do to help your dog out. And they also might make you feel really guilty if you decide to go with a specific type of training method that they're completely against. This is just my opinion, but I feel that many people become dog trainers based on all the things that they see online or based on their experiences. If you really want to get the results that you want with your dogs, it's really best to hire a professional. This also doesn't mean going on online groups and writing out your concern and getting the opinion of others. Everyone becomes a dog trainer. Me as a trainer and all the other amazing trainers all around the world, we know exactly what we need to do to get you to where you want to be with your dog. But if you never reach out for help, how are we supposed to help you? So I don't want to make this video too long, but these are usually the main reasons why you may not be seeing the results that you're wanting. I just want to point out that there is absolutely nothing wrong if you are searching articles and watching YouTube videos, because obviously you're watching this, but there's a way to prevent from you having to stress out anymore about your dog's behaviors. And if you want your dog to be more well-behaved or have a better leash walk, have them not jump up anymore on guests, leave me a comment, send me a message on Instagram, my @ is below, or even email me. All of my information is linked in the description and I would love to chat with you. If this was helpful, as always, please give it a thumbs up for me and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!